What's up, y'all? How's it going? It's NFC, Fly Zone, baby.
Yep. It's me, YYD, and we have here our guest.
Hey, I'm 2Frames, better known as Irvin. Just kidding. I'm a scrub.
Are we all? So it's super cool. We are on episode 4, and fun fact, Irvin, please explain yourself. I'm sorry. Please.
You've done some wrongs.
I know the fumble. Please introduce yourself. Where are you from? And what's the first fighting game you ever played? And we'll go from there.
So, I'm from Santa Ana, California. First fighting game I played was Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I was like 7 or 8 years old. My parents used to go to this grocery store down the street from my old house. And they had Marvel 1 cabs, and I was always fascinated by the noises. I was attracted by all the sounds and everything, hearing Cap Commando, Captain America, and all this other stuff, and just intrigued me. So I decided one day just to ask my dad for a quarter, and the rest is history.
Where was the place where you first saw the Marvel machine?
Right here on Harbor and First, grocery store called Barcode.
Okay.
It's funny because it's a Mexican store, but they didn't have King of Fighters. They had Marvel vs. Capcom, so it's just like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, that seems to be like a running gag and joke every time we bring up like Mexican stores or everything. We just stereotype people and just assume it's okay.
Oh no, trust me. Like, I have uncles who used to be a part of the fighting game community, but they only played either King of Fighters or CBS One. So,
okay.
like, it's like I kind of experienced it firsthand.
Were you the nephew that was better than your uncles, or were your uncles better than you and he taught you, or he just always beat you on time?
So at first it was 2 of my uncles. One who currently still plays, but not as much, family and stuff. But they were a lot better than me. I was 8, 9, fucking button mashing, the typical stuff an 8-year-old does.
Right.
But eventually, one of my uncles just taught me the command motions. He taught me how to fireball. After that, I just learned how to turn into Dark Ryu.
Dark Ryu.
Yeah.
Oh, so what was your first? And Marvel.
Marvel 1.
Yeah,
I'm a Marvel kid, so.
Right.
Yeah.
What was your first reaction when you first did that quarter circle back punch into Evil Ryu?
Well, at the time I was actually playing up against somebody else, so it didn't hit me up until I did it, and then I started throwing air fireballs. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm actually doing things, So it got me more excited to play. It got me like a bigger drive to actually do something and start fighting other people. So it just from there, my love for fighting games just grew exponentially.
Right on, for sure. So it's Marvel's probably the one hits the heart the most with you.
Yeah,
very sentimental.
Yeah, Marvel 1 and Marvel 2, honestly. They're my first loves in the fighting game. But after a while, just consistently playing, just branching off to other games.
Right on. Did you ever own MVC1 on a console?
I did not. MVC1 and MVC2, I always played at the arcade. I think the first fighting game I ever owned was Tekken 5.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, so PS2.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember your first character in Tekken 5?
Christy Montero.
The forgotten Tekken character?
Yes, the one and done appearance. Yeah.
For sure. Right on. So were you button mashing in Tekken 5 too, or did you actually pause and hit the move list and actually studied it?
No, so with Tekken 5, I kind of felt it out because at that time I was pretty decent at Marvel 2. So I was trying to figure out the buttons. It's a new fighter for me, a 4-button fighter. So I'm just what do these do?
Yeah.
Type shit. And eventually I got to the point where I learned a certain block string. And it looked like I was mashing, but it was quarters.
Right. So you found your favorite 2 to 4 combos over and over and over.
No, I found my one favorite combo. And then 4 different block strings where I can get that one combo.
Was it X? Capoeiras, Christy, Eddie, or X circle?
Yeah, it actually was.
I knew it.
It was,
how can you not?
Forward circle, hit the 2 X's to sit on my ass, and then just try to X.
Yeah.
What made you
negativa stance?
Exactly.
Yeah. What made you choose Christy over Eddie?
Well, I always thought capoeira was cool.
Right.
Just like I liked Eddie, but for some reason like he didn't feel as fluid, even though they were literally fucking shell characters.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Christy just felt better to me. I
Really?
don't know. I don't know why. It makes no sense. They're both the same character. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Eddie has a little bit of moody personality, and Chrissy's a little bit more on the happier personality side. You know.
Yeah, that's right. I was don't give a fuck happy-go-lucky kid. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's the cool thing about fighting games too. Like some people, like they're drawn to them based on the move list or the style or the aesthetics. So that's cool. Like like you can have the same fight style with a character, but you might be drawn a little bit more towards the other one because personality of the character or like the story of it.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. It's like Ryu and Ken, right? Like some Ken haters out there.
Gee, I wonder who.
Like some
Do
people
you know
just
Ken,
don't.
do you know a Ken hater?
I don't know. I've seen a few in my day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So maybe closer than you think.
Yeah.
What's wrong with those guys?
Yeah, it's wild.
Why would you hate Ken?
I mean, if I was a Ken hater, which I'm not, why would you play a spoiled rich kid when you could be a humble, disciple of Shotokan Karate, which is Ryu?
Preferences, I guess.
Hey, what can I say? I was never cool, so I couldn't relate to Ken. You know what I mean?
So, we were talking about Marvel, about Tekken, but I know that you have more of a name in Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
So let's talk a little about that.
So, at the time I was playing Marvel 2, and Street Fighter 4 just came out. Vanilla. And I just kept seeing crowds there. Well, there meaning like my old arcade, Alex's arcade. Rest in peace, Alex's arcade.
Mm-hmm.
But I would always just see a gang of people just line up, play, and like this is my first Street Fighter game where I actually witnessing like some decent level play.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is kind of cool.
In real life or like online, like YouTube?
No, real life. Because at the time, I was like,
Real life.
I was like 15, 16, not realizing that there's an actual community, an actual scene. I didn't even know about Evo. I didn't know about fucking Battle of the Bay. I didn't know none of that. I was just going to the arcades and just fucking people up. Right?
So like, we are filming on Barcode, so it's all good. That's why we put subtitles in the bottom. We're all good. Don't worry, that's why we edit this shit. So essentially,
Anthony with the
yeah. So did you join the community, or did you like just watch it as a spectator? Because some communities are like more welcoming than others.
At first, I was watching because my uncle at the time that I mentioned earlier that taught me how to play CBS2 or CBS1 actually. He started playing as a kid, and I was like, dude, he looks fun as hell. Like this game was pretty cool. And so coming from Marvel 2, just tri-jump inputs, barely any quarter circle backgrounds, like a lot of straightforward inputs. Going to something as intricate as Street Fighter 4, like car throws, car inputs, and like tech throws and all that stuff, it was really hard for me there. I couldn't just eat emotion to save my life, and I was like 16 already, kind of seizing the moment.
Right.
So like I was looking, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn this game, and I picked up Ken. And God,
sorry, I'm just so speechless all of a sudden.
I like Ken more than I like Ryu. Okay, he's a little more flashy. Right?
Huh.
He's a lot flashier. Some say one of the flashiest. But yeah, no.
Was it because you like Ken for like the early like iterations of Street Fighter, or is it like
Honestly, yeah, because my actual first introduction to Street Fighter was Alpha 2. Because again, both of my uncles both played Alpha 2. And I just like Ken's character design. He was like 16, 17 at the time. Long hair.
The ponytail Ken is pretty dope.
Yeah, the Alpha 2 Ken was sick.
pretty boy ponytail Ken.
Yeah.
It was cool. That's a lot of people's favorite Ken too.
Yeah.
Mine personally,
Yeah. Honestly, it's that and CBS2 Ken. Those are my favorite. Those are honestly my favorite iterations of Ken.
Yeah.
But like, I was early introduced to Alpha 2 and then Street Fighter 4. I was like, you know what? I like to do so. I'll just pick it. But he didn't really fit my playstyle.
Right.
Like I stuck it through with it, but oh god, did I suck. I was bad.
I mean, like, when did you you realize you got better? Like, did you like spend time in the lab, or like did someone teach you, or was it, like trial and error, just like losing and winning at the arcade? You know, the hard lesson recorder type of deal.
Yeah, so honestly, through the whole vanilla era, I was just learning how to do inputs. So Tatsu, FADC, Shoryu, Fireball, everything, like, you know, that type of shit.
Right.
I was just trying to figure out the game at that time. So, like, I was pretty struggling.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you realize you weren't asking?
So, when
Start whipping some older people's asses or what?
okay. No, see, that was in Marvel 1, but for Street Fighter 4, what happened was, you know, Super came up. Well, it was being announced.
Yeah.
Pre-ordered it, and I actually had 2 character options of something like the ones who I wanted to pick up. It was Ibuki and Makoto, and I just decided on the coin toss. And sure enough,
Really?
yeah, I was either gonna be an Ibuki main or a Makoto main, and coin toss decided Ibuki. Yeah. So from then on,
So you did coin flips before coin flips were cool, basically. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you didn't have to like trade a bunch of Jordans and do a coin flip to be a good deal.
Nah, man, I was finding Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit, you know. So.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm a nerd through and through, bro. I play Magic the Gathering too, shit.
Hey, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know.
Magic's cool. Magic's cool.
Magic's awesome. I used to read like Wikipedia for fun, so I'm right there with you still.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, so I flipped the coin. Ibuki 1, 2 out of 3. Sick, right? But so I started, you know, diving in, labbing it up with her, and then sure enough, somebody touched me about Sakonoko. And from then on, I would just watch his videos and just try to replicate everything he did, you know, like.
For those who don't know, which character of the Sakonoko used, and what was he known for?
Ibuki. He was known for Ibuki. Not Rufus. Evil Ryu. And Chun-Li, I think, for that. Because I think he was the one that figured out Standing Fierce connects to Super.
Yeah.
And then,
Really?
Yeah, and then you can actually, off a counter hit, you can actually combo Jab, Strong, Fierce into Super.
You really like those links, huh? What
Yeah.
made you realize you were like the type of like links player? You know, because some people are really good at it. They got the hands for it.
Yeah, so the first time I realized I loved one frame links was when I did Ibuki's super jump cancel kunai into standing medium punch to medium kick to Tatsu, then standing light punch. Those are like 3 1-frame links in one combo.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, so
You like that?
yeah, it's
Weirdo.
It frustrates me, but it's just like I need to get this down. I have ADHD, so it tickled my brain. So it's just like, okay, just super jump, target combo, fierce medium kick, then crouch fierce, super jump cancel kunai. That's 1-frame link.
Okay.
Then landing the fierce punch is either a 1 or 2 frame. Medium kick lights Samuji to the light punch. That's another 1 frame. And then canceling from the medium kick to the ultra is another 1 frame.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of 1-frame links, and landing it is just so satisfying.
So it gave you like the dopamine.
Yes, it gave me the dopamine rush. It just made me feel like
It's a free drug.
It's a very free drug.
Yeah. 1 frame's a hell of a drug.
That's my 2 frames.
Is that so? So how did you get the origin name of 2 frames if you really like 1 frame?
Okay, so back then I used to be known as that one kid. I was like 15,
That one kid.
Yeah, that one kid. I was like 15 to like I was like 14 to like 16 going under that one kid, you know, at Marvel 2. Actually beating all these older heads, right?
Oh yeah.
And then
Older heads are us, by the way. Equivalent to Irvin's age. So he's beating up guys our age.
No.
Just to like paint the picture a little bit on the age a little bit, but so you're beating
There's
guys.
probably some
our
people
age
older than
ass.
us too.
So
So back to whooping her ass.
yeah, so eventually it got to the point where in Street Fighter 4 I understood after every crouching medium for most of the cast, there's a 2-frame gap where I can DP. So at the time, 2 Chainz was popping up, you know. So I was like, 2 Chainz, 2 frames, like yeah, that's dope as fuck. You know, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna change my name to 2 frames.
Yeah.
And it just stuck with me.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like we didn't know that. Like we're in the same group chat too.
It's lore, man. It's 2 frames lore.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to 2 Chainz, dude.
Yeah, straight out.
You
Shout out to
manning
2
his
Chainz.
handle.
Big shit like a dinosaur did it.
2 frames. Okay.
Yeah.
So essentially, I heard like you even made it to like. Wait, did you make it to like the Evo stage for like SF4?
Yes, I've made it twice or 3 times in the Street Fighter 4 stage. My first time was against Momochi.
Jeez.
Yeah, this was literally winners finals pool. It's up on YouTube, and I choked so hard. Like, okay, I'm not camera friendly. I get really, really shy. So I was really nervous. I was maybe like 18, 19 at the time. I breezed through my brackets. I was like 3-0, 4-0, and then of course, you know, Street Fighter got on stream.
Yeah.
So I was pressing a lot of unnecessary buttons. I was dropping a lot of combos, a lot of my resets. But I am proud that I literally baited him out because he was stuffing me out with the crouching forward kick with the Ken. So I was like, I'm gonna bait this dude out. When he throws the crouching forward kick after I focus attack, I'm gonna dash up super or dash up ultra.
You got him.
I actually got it.
You saved it.
It's on stream. I mean, it's on YouTube.
Oh, well, you better record that shit before that shit gets deleted, or else no one's ever gonna believe you.
Oh no, straight. Nah, it's
That's how I clip
it's a
everything.
For your
Momochi,
kids,
man.
you'd be like,
Like,
back in my day.
Back in my day, I
I
played
swear it
Japanese
happened. I swear. Your grandpa used to go.
My name was 2 frames. But yeah, no. So I played against Momochi. Then I think the following year I played against El Forte. He was friends with 805 Strider.
Iperu, yeah.
And then with him I had more confidence because I gained a little more experience, and I had a homie who used to play El Forte too at a pretty decent level. So
Sorry, I just hate that matchup.
honestly, it's a fun matchup. It really
To play against?
Yeah, it really is. It's so
imagine
chaotic.
for-
Who
I
can
imagine
get a
for a
Forte? It's
goofy.
just 2 crackheads fighting each other.
I'm a Marvel 2 player,
So
so it's
that's-
so chaotic.
And ADHD.
So
Yeah.
that's Thor and Magneto that squared up each other at 99.
Yeah, just whoever holds up, and light kick and gets the assist first wins. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But, I Peru, and then I think the last time I went on stream at Evo was from Street Fighter 5. No, never mind. It was just those 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, making it to the main stage is a big deal, and like, I've only made it once with Third Strike on the stream.
I saw that you got rocked.
I did. No, seriously, like, everything that you know about being confident in playing, it goes out the window. You're literally on the main stage and like the world stage.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm probably sounds like I'm making excuses, but like, you're looking at the screen and there's another big ass screen broadcasting you playing.
Yeah.
So like, you're looking at 2 screens. So like, you don't have the natural like dexterity. I don't know how to say the word. Dexterity.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. You don't have the like natural muscle memory for your eyes. So like, it's a little bit complicated. Like, you won't know until you're on the stage. So I totally understand what you mean, dude. Because I got rocked too. Like, I think who's that lawyer, David?
Ultra David.
Yeah, so Ultra David had to like make an excuse for me. He's like, okay, he lost, but just letting you know, he did make it out of his pools to be here. Like, he had to like tell the audience like that.
Yeah.
So, I got rocked though. I got no excuse for that.
Yeah. I
was there for my clothing brand, but
but it was cool though, cause nobody knows my name. The only people that knew my name were the Wednesday Night Fire.
yeah.
So it's like getting up on the stage twice, and I was actually able to get a game off of Iperu, I think.
Okay.
That's how that matters, bro.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? They came to SoCal Regionals one year, and there was an after party. I got invited. I actually beat him 3-1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I think there's like a picture of like you playing against. Was it against Momochi that you were playing against? I think it's like one of like a.
Yeah, the screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh, the one I sent on the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mago.
Oh, that's Mago.
Bro, you played against like a lot of legends, dude.
Yeah,
So humble, so casual.
I actually used to be a part of a crowd where they're pretty, I guess, they're friendly. And it started off with like knowing Bala, then him bringing in Snake Eyes to our like sessions. Then
Snake Eyes is deadly, bro.
Yeah, no, playing against Snake Eyes is scary. Even against his Evil Ryu, like, I know that's not his main, but holy shit, his fundamentals are so solid, dude. Like, it was crazy. But we've had Bala, we've had Mago, we've had Snake Eyes, we've had fuck, who else? There was another
Choco Blanca.
No, Mizuteru. I actually had
Mizuteru.
Yeah, I had Mizuteru. He was an old school. He was in my bracket.
Hey,
one
so
year.
like you have like the who's who of like the 2010s.
Yeah,
that you're
seriously.
playing with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a chance to play with a lot of high level players. You know, I'm grateful for that. And actually, at one point we actually also had a Knuckle as well.
Yeah.
And you know, I've had a lot of opportunities to play against these high level players. You know, just level up and everything. And it was just you know, just reliving that experience. It just like makes me appreciate like how deep I was into the scene, and it just really made me appreciate how much I love this fucking scene. So honestly, like, FGC's great.
So 4 has like a super like special place in your heart type shit.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Because like that actually like kind of solidified your identity as like, hey, I'm a fucking Street Fighter 4 player, and I can rock you, and I can talk that shit and actually rock you, you know.
Yeah, I think Alex Valle called me a gatekeeper once, or like I forgot who it was, but like I was at Wednesday Night Fights and just like, you know, like I was one of the unknown names reaching my way to top 8 at Wednesday Night Fights. So like, I think at the time I was still very like unknown. You know,
Did you care about being in the limelight or anything, or
back then I did. Back then I really,
how approximately how old were you?
I was like between the ages of
22?
16 to like 21.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was my goal.
Were there any other players around your age doing what you're doing, or were you like the upcoming prodigy type of deal?
I wouldn't say
Because
prodigy.
there's always their really good younger cousin, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say prodigy. I would just say I got fortunate enough to be playing at such a high level. Because Alex's Arcade did have a lot of high level players there. They were just, you know, unknown. We all leveled each other up. Like, sure, we started off as scrubs, but we all figured out tech for each and every single one of our characters. Like, I know some guy tech, some Forte tech, some Vega tech, some Ava tech, thanks to, you know, everybody who showed up at Alex's Arcade.
Have you ever played against Juicebox?
No, I have not. I wanted to because his able was insane. Juicebox's able was crazy. But like, I have a buddy of mine who actually frequents here too. His name's Eddie. His able was ridiculous. Like it was always 50-50 with me. Like, he hated how I played Ibuki. I hated how he always got me in a fucking command throw setup. I'm just like, it's just how it went with our characters, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I know Ibuki is like your main, but like who's like your pocket secondary character in like Street Fighter 4?
I have
It
Sakura.
was Ken?
No. I dropped Ken a long time. I don't even touch him.
Okay.
I have Sakura.
Not in
and
that game.
No, not in that game. Not in that game.
Yeah.
But I have
Third strike reference?
Hey, you know what? To those who know, they'll know. But I play Sakura and Akuma as my partner. Again, one frame links.
Yeah.
I just like one frame links, man.
Did you do like that one tech where like Sakura does like a bunch of roundhouses in like in the corner? Remember that she would like reset people? Like, remember that one guy like debuted that tech in like Evo or something?
Yes.
You guys know?
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Do
no.
I sound stupid right now?
No. So it wasn't roundhouse. It was standing medium kick.
Standing medium kick?
Yeah, so the link started with the jumping roundhouse, then it goes into medium kick, adds on to another medium kick, or you can do standing fish.
Was it a vortex?
It wasn't a vortex. It was more of a friend trap.
Yeah, 'cause I remember like he didn't tell anybody about it, and like of course like we all found out during like that Eagle performance, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was mostly all frame traps, with just a high-low kind of variety of it. But there's no fake cross-ups. There's no ambiguous kind of like detail to it. It was just literally straightforward. Like, you just had to block, honestly.
For sure. Yeah. So how did you transition from Street Fighter 4 into like Marvel 2?
It was they're two completely different games. So originally I was a Marvel 2 kid. I was a Marvel 2 player.
Yeah.
So transitioning from Marvel 2 to Street Fighter 4 was completely different because they both have different pieces and the inputs are just strictly different.
Huh.
Yeah, so it was really easy for me to switch off from that to Street Fighter 4, and then eventually I started picking up Halo 15. And it was just 3 different games, 3 different tempos, and 3 different motion numbers. So it was really easy for me to like keep them separate.
Where did you play like Halo 13 at? Like which arcade? Super arcades?
Alex's arcade. Yeah.
1 to 10. And people talk about it? Yeah.
So
I've
all
never
the
heard
way,
about that.
all the way through, you're just an Alex Arcade kid.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my second home. That was my arcade.
Did people at Alex Arcade had like a reputation, like people at like FFA or like Super Arcade, or what were they known for?
So we were known for Marvel 2 and Halo 15. Because
That's a very interesting mix for the main games.
Yeah, so well then I also Street Fighter 4 because I was a part of that. But for Marvel 2 we had Death Wish, we had MVC2 Dewey, we had Andy Doom, and then we had what's his face? Andy's older brother, the Third Strike Dudley, Ray. We had Ray.
Oh, I don't know his name. I just heard that Andy's brother was like legit.
Yeah, we had Ray as well. And then for KOF, we had The Answer. He brought down Romance. And I think he brought Bala once over once.
Who's your squad in Marvel when you first started?
When I first started, it was Ryu, Captain Commando, and Strider because I played Ryu, Strider, and Commando in Marvel 1.
So it's like, oh yeah.
That's 3 characters.
Come over, yeah.
Like,
That was yeah, but then they did something else.
Is Ryu viable in MVC2?
His assist is.
Yeah, that's
but-
part of it goes.
that
So he's the last one you sent out.
No, so I started off for you because you can still. No, actually, no, you couldn't.
Wait, what?
No, you couldn't turn into like Kennery or yeah, no. Sakura was able to do that, but not Ryu. So
And you just felt like a character.
for a little bit, I was in a bit of a character crisis. So I played War Machine. Oh, I also played War Machine. So I played War Machine, Strider, Strider, Commando. For a little bit, that worked out, but then.
War Machine over Iron Man?
Again,
Remember, I don't know shit.
But at the time, like a lot of people had more, like pretty much more like functionality and like more like familiarity with War Machine. Because he just was in Marvel 1.
Really?
So like going over that, it's like, oh okay. Because like Iron Man is like maybe
Fresh,
like,
right?
like really long time since people saw like Iron Man compared to War Machine.
Okay. Can you do the same Infinites with War Machine? It's like with Iron
You can do the basic route Infinite. It's different timing, but the Air Infinite is different because Iron Man's normals are a lot faster than War Machine's. What? But War Machine has more of a hit stun than Iron Man does.
Really?
Yes. So it's just different timing.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
How did you guys know that stuff? Like without did you guys go on the forums to like learn about that tech, or like you guys just kind of realized it while you're playing it?
It's just years of playing, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just literally
To pass down knowledge and shit.
Yeah.
Some of it that too, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, because like the guy who actually taught me how to play Marvel, Death Wish.
Do you know him? Why?
Yeah, Death Wish comes down here like a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's the one who taught me how to actually play Marvel, and he taught me how to play Magneto and Psylocke. I kind of picked up Jill on my own. That's my main skill, by the way, Magneto, Jill, Psylocke. I kind of picked up Joe like on my own, but he's the one that told me like how to do a ROM, the try jump setups, the fake cross ups, you know, the guard breaks and all that good stuff. But,
Is this your team to this day, or did you switch teams or what?
no, that's still my team to this day. But like, you know, over the years I've picked up like Cable, Commando, Iron Man, Strider, San, Heart. You know, I picked up a lot of characters.
When you guys first played each other in MVC2,
Yeah.
what was your take on Irvin's like style and how he played?
I thought it was really cool that like he was playing Jill with the shell, because normally like a lot of times when you see like Magneto and Psylocke, it's like okay, here's like
Storm Sentinel,
Cyclops, Iron Man. It's like all like the top tier, like the who's who.
They're calling it resets.
Yeah, so like it was really unique seeing Jill, and then like you'd be like okay, like I would knock out like Magneto. I was like all right, Jill, like. How bad is this going to be? And then Jill was like the scarier one than Magneto.
Really?
Like he was like able to like get like the OTGs like every time. He had the fake traps down. Like,
What's Jill's OTG?
So after a slide, I can go with the light kick and launch it. But if you roll out and I predict it, I can call a zombie. And that will just grab you off a roll.
Really?
So it's just free damage. It's basically a reset.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm actually like back when I was a kid, I was known for my Joe. Because nobody played Joe. It's like we have this one dude named Akuma. He plays Akuma dude, and I forgot who else.
A guy named Akuma that plays Akuma.
Yeah. And he was a big team dude too. So, and he played Dragon style. That's what was crazy.
Oh, okay. That's why you cross her arms over.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Are they usually left-handed, or they just do that because?
I think they might be left. But like no, I think his name was Adolfo. But like yeah, he played Akuma. And he was like Justin Wong's Marvel 3 Akuma in Marvel 2.
When you say Justin Wong's,
Yeah, he was really good. He was like pretty good.
when you say Justin Wong's Marvel 3 Akuma, for the listeners out there, what does that mean?
So just because Akuma's last, don't count him out because he will do some crazy shit to come back.
Okay.
Like
'Cause as a non-Marvel player, I only known him for like his good Tatsu assist. That's all I know.
yeah, so Akuma obviously doesn't have that much like Oki setups, or he doesn't have like that big of a rush down and everything, you know. Like he's just a very linear character. He's either gonna jump Tatsu or jump dive kick or dash up short, some crazy stuff like that.
Okay.
But the way this guy was so fluid with Akuma, you were scared to push block because if you kill like jabs, so you can push block, you dash in and either normal throw you or demon you. Yeah,
Demon.
yeah.
Like you need 3 bars to demon.
I believe so.
yeah, Marvel 2, yeah.
Yeah. But like since you're still in push button animation, the recovery, you're still trying to recover, and he's just already in your face. So yeah, like he was really good at that. And it's just like we had a few character specialists there, and it's just like you couldn't count us out.
Right.
Because like I'm not trying to small one, but like how Chris said, like Jill was scarier than Magneto. There's a reason for that.
Right.
Everybody expected Magneto to be the bomb.
Yeah.
They don't expect Jill to come in and make damage.
Right.
Because her damage output is okay, but she can't really do well against some top tier players, top tier characters.
Yeah.
You know, like
Is Jill considered like just like a unique character, or is she like mid tier, top tier?
she's mid tier.
mid tier.
She's mid tier.
Yeah, very much good.
Yeah, just she does have some tools that can fight top tier characters, but you have to know like when to do it.
She has some blockables too.
Yes.
Did you utilize any of them?
Oh yeah, she has actually a guard break with her bird.
The bird guard breaks.
Yeah. So.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so just how Strider has his dog and the bird, Jill also has it a lot slower and a lot bulkier.
Yeah.
But certain characters you can actually after a kill you can either micro walk then do the bird, or you can wave dash, one called a bird. And depending how big and bulky they are, it'll hit at the very top. And then by the time they hit the ground, it's just they got broken. And they just launch and just go for the full combo.
After you beat your opponent with that, do you tell them that's what it does, or just keep it quiet until they keep losing? And once they get picked up by their mom, you're like, by the way.
No, I tell them, it's like, that's a guard break.
Oh, word.
Because with Jill's bird, even if they get hit, I can go for a block stun.
Okay.
Especially with Psylocke, because I trap them in that spot. So if I get them, if they take the bird and they land, I can short Psylocke, and I can just jump and protect my Psylocke with very short. Because her short hits really well. So it's just pretty much layers of layers makes up. Oh, wow. We're coming from Jill, but
Did you learn your Jill from somebody else, or was that all you?
50-50. So again, Death Wish taught me how to play Jill, like the basics of it.
Shout outs to Death Wish, dude.
Yeah, Death Wish.
Yeah.
Shout outs. But he showed me how to play her basically. But over time, I just kind of developed my own style. What I can do, what counters what normal actually beats out certain abilities where I can slide under. Like, yeah, it's just experience.
Right. Trial and error, muscle memory, what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned earlier. You're like, oh, I was known for that character. Right? So for a lot of people who are not in fighting game scenes, if you're known for a character, that's like a big deal.
I honestly don't think it is. Because well, two reasons. Because
explain.
I never really made it like big in Marvel 2. So just like I was just more like a local lore, It's like, oh, you see a Jill player, oh shit, good luck. It's not like, oh my god, it's this Jill player, type shit. So I'm just like, I don't think it's a big deal, honestly, because like there's always gonna be somebody better than me. So even though I strive at that point in time, I strive to be the best Jill. I knew there was always somebody better than me.
Who was the better Jill?
See, that's the thing, I don't know. There weren't that many Jill players. So, like, it was just always in my head. There's always going to be that one random that's going to be better than me. There's always going to be that one random person I'm going to underestimate and they're going to fuck me up. So I'm just like, I had that mentality. I need to be better. I need to do this thing. And just, lab it up and just try to figure it out.
Right on. I'm personally gonna go, from my perspective, I'm gonna have to go the opposite direction because I learned that me personally, I was known to be as the local hero player, the third strike. So essentially, I personally feel like the rep is built based on how much you want it to. You might just be like a humble Jill player. You know what I mean? Or you need to call out other Jill players, in my opinion. Dude, people compare me to YSB, Hayao, Big Bad Wolf, Big Nasty all the time. And you know what? That's part of the reason why I'm going to the Third Strike Open in Texas. Like, you know what? I want to play Big Nasty.
I'm sorry. I'm new to Third Strike. I don't know these names. The only name I know is Hayao.
Right. Well, you got me. You're good, dude.
I actually think he's Russian.
Okay, for sure.
Right.
For sure. So, Chris, while Irvin is 2Frame is going to the restroom, is his Marvel team free? Don't worry, he can't defend himself. You're good.
That's crazy. It's
That
free.
is wild.
Free fitty.
Oh, we should call him free frames, right, guys?
Free.
So that's the best part about our podcast. We're super organic, super raw. We like to raw dog these conversations with no script, But do you and 2Frames go back and forth, or is it more one-sided from like each side, or?
It's usually back and forth. I think that recently it's been leaning in my favor, but I think that's more because we've been.
He's not here. He's gimmicky, huh?
No. That's not gimmicky. It's more that we're trying to expand on our character roster, the character we're able to play.
Right.
Because,
Not get sweaty all the time, basically.
Not like sweaty. It's like more like getting more sweaty, Because like there's definitely times where, like if we're gonna go and like play tournaments, there's going to be teams where it's just like the team that you come in with isn't going to work. So, like, unlike Street Fighter, like a lot of games like that, where it's like, if you're a character loyalist, like for the most part, it will pay off for like, especially if it's like Third Strike or like, debatable how you feel about Street Fighter 4. But like in Marvel, it's always a good thing to have another team or two like in your pocket.
When you say the pocket team, do you mean like a completely different team, or could it actually apply to like two of the same characters and one different character?
It can be anything, because like sometimes having like a different like anchor could be a thing. Like for instance, like Cable is always like a guy where it's like, all right, I just need more damage, I need more output out of like the meter I'm making, right?
Right.
And it's like, all right, instead of having like
He's
the
a
character
turtle too, right?
before, yeah, you can turtle as well. So like, if you feel like you're getting like rushed down on like more than like normally, okay, we put him in, and then he ends up being like that differentiator, but like you have the other two.
The variable.
Yeah, you're gonna keep the other two characters. We're talking about like pocket teams. Like, it doesn't mean to have a pocket team. Like, or like if it's a thing where it's like it's just having a new like character in your, and like a secondary part, or just having like a full-on new team.
Yeah, like does it have to be completely different, or you have like the same two,
Yeah.
and you just switch the third one.
It really just all depends like on what you're dealing with. Because like sometimes there's stuff like okay, so Team Duck, right?
Which is I'm
So
sorry.
Team Duck is it's Spiral, Cable, and Sentinel.
Okay, I see videos of that. Okay.
Yeah, and it's this really annoying lockdown
during
thing.
battle.
Yeah, where it's just like, all right, she puts out swords, she throws swords at you, Sentinel throws out his drones, and like you're just trapped. You're just getting knifed up. Right?
Lot of shit damage, right?
Yeah, and like we get close, like just block you out, and they call the Cable assist. And Cable's
Which Cable assist?
anti-air.
Those.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah, but it's a decent anti-air, has like some invisibility frames, not as much as like
Well covered.
a lot of the other stuff. And it comes out quick, and it brings them all the way to the other side.
No way.
To the corner,
So you
yeah.
get like some breathing room.
So like, yeah, you get all the breathing room that you want.
And you go back to it.
So yeah, you go back to sword.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. So like that's what Spiral does. And it's very difficult to like fight that, especially like if you're a rush down team. Like if you don't get that initial like hit on her and like get her like on the back foot, you can just be left for like the rest of the game.
So she won't even like allow you to start your momentum basically.
No, you're just not allowed to.
How do you counter that? You just gotta like squeeze in between type maybe like do an assist that does a projectile. Did you see the jump and go in?
So the best way to counter that is to counter call assists. Honestly, that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own like philosophy, play style, and like philosophy. But for me, it's you're gonna have to counter call Sentinel, or you're gonna have to counter call
Counter call.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
So pretty much what it is like, let's say I'm rushing down. He calls out Cable, back me off. I predict it and I block, and then I just punish it with my own assist.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
That's like a luck of the draw type of deal.
kind of just because of. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah,
Alright, that's
it's a little
number
bit.
2. I'm NMZ looks like an idiot right here.
It's a little bit
not a Marvel
of no, you're not a Marvel player. I think like the best way to explain it is like
I don't get this team synergy, you know?
it's block punishing. It's block punishing in a way.
Hashtag buzz.
It's just another way of like block punishing something. Like say like you throw out like as Hugo, you're throwing out like your swap, right? And somebody blocks that, and then you're low forward toss it, right? As a read. It's just another way of like looking at it like that. Like instead of it being like, oh, this is.
I get it.
Like look as your assist as another special move. Don't like look at it like, oh, this is other extra character. Yeah, like think of it as whoever like your character is, like it's your character and then your assist are just 2 additional special moves.
Oh,
Don't think of it as like, oh,
mine's
here's
low right now, dude.
Yeah.
I've never looked at it that way. Dude. Like, I never realized, like, supposed to use your character as just a special. Like, don't even think about like I only use this character for that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's like the main reason why a lot of new Marvel players are struggling because they don't know how to counter call and they don't know how to play their assists.
Yeah.
Restroom for me, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's like to me like all these new Marvel kids, like yeah they know how to ROM, they know how to do all this other stuff, but they don't know how to play their assists. They don't know how to counter call. They don't really. They're not as experienced as we are.
Yeah, very true. Like with most of like I guess like the new age of like people that are coming in from like the Marvel collection, they won't play like this. It's like, okay, I have like my first character and maybe a little bit of the second character, and then the third is just there. Like, but by the time you get to like their commando, they're just not moving.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, they're just using for assists. Like honestly, a great example, and I don't mean to badmouth this person because they're really good. Is a Mothman. I just played him in a tournament, and I was able to beat him because again, counter coming assist, and he has not yet learned how to play commando. Because like literally, first game I snapped out Blackheart for the commando, and I just was able to beat him out of chase. And he didn't know how to do it, or how to push block. He was just waiting for he was waiting to raw tag. So, like after he raw tagged, I punished him. And like again, he's a good player. He's a really good player. His Blackheart is annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
But he still needs that experience to be able to go up against all these other OGs.
Yeah.
Because we're waiting for that. We're waiting for that assist to counter call, or like people who play Storm, they're gonna chip the hailstorm. They're gonna just bait out the assist and make sure you don't have that assist, so you can't play your main game with Blackheart.
Yeah.
That's how I was able to beat him with Cable, Doom, and Commando.
Yeah.
Because again, I was waiting for the assist, counter call, I wasn't playing his game. Yeah. And that's what a lot of these Marvel kids like to do. But they need to realize that you need to be able to play all three of your characters at the same level.
Not just like use them for one specific thing and two of your characters out and your third is dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That goes back to like what we were talking about before with having other teams. Like right there, you said you're using
Cable, Doom, and Commando,
yeah.
Aside from my main team.
Yeah.
It's just Marvel is a lot of
Oh man, it sounds like a lot of the fundamentals are more mental than physical.
A little bit, because like it's more like you are trying to pick up on your opponent's stuff that they want to do.
Your go-tos, right?
Yeah, because like for the most part, when you think like, okay, you're gonna play somebody, you always have to think like, okay, whatever combo that they have, they got it. Like if they're touching you, like you're probably losing like 75%, 80%, maybe lose a character, right? You just already have that mentality. So it's more of like, okay, how do I deal around that first hit? How do I make sure that like this first hit doesn't happen? And then from there, you could be like, okay, this is how they try to do this first hit. Like, they're Magneto, and they're gonna rush at me and do light, call Cylon, right? That's like the easiest go-to way to do that, right? So you're like, okay, I'm gonna block, and then once Cylon comes out, I'm just gonna immediately call my assist, and either you can up bag depending on your character, or you can just like try to get in your offense, because usually after Psylocke's assist, they aren't trying to push. So it's a lot of that. So
and I'm assuming like in most Marvel players, they can tell that when you use that for the assist, you actually don't know how to play that character, right? Like when it comes down to it.
Well, most OG Marvel players do. Like all these new ones, they're just like waiting for their turn. It's like they're playing Marvel 3 with Marvel 2. So they call out the assist, they're gonna wait, and then they'll try to go.
Yeah.
That's actually what I noticed. 'Cause I played Marvel 3 as well, but they're two completely different.
You like Marvel 3 more or Marvel 2?
I love Marvel 2. Like again,
Figures. This is a retro game channel, by the way. Just a I am unsubscribing them right now.
like Marvel 3 is its own game.
They hate modern.
Like Marvel 3 is its own game, but if you're coming in from Marvel 3 to Marvel 2, there's a lot to learn to actually beat because again, push one from Marvel 3, it's different. It's you get a jail card, and they're gonna have to struggle a little bit to kind of wave dash in or push dash and shit, and like try to get another another turn.
Yeah.
But with Marvel 2, even if you push block,
I was surprised that they just like.
let's say a Storm, Magneto, or anybody with a Trigon, rogue, they can literally just super jump, either try dash or dive kick, and still be in your face after that push block. And you can call assist to keep them locked down. It's literally you're fighting for your life every single moment.
Yeah. And then there's characters that have like teleports. You just go like, oh, I know that this is the moment you're gonna push block, so I'm just gonna teleport right on top of you. So it makes no difference.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel's insane.
Marvel
Yeah.
is hard.
Yeah,
I was just too dumb and my fingers were too slow to play it, so.
I have ADHD, so
YYD, as a
Yeah.
Marvel player, do you have ADHD or is it on that normal tip?
No, I don't have any ADHD. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you be like, Beast and 2Framez.
No, not even.
Run the
not
set.
even.
Hey, yo, 1st and 10, Battle by the Pool this Sunday, YYD.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. No, actually, let's talk about that. You
so,
are.
Nevin, what brought on this idea of hosting?
So the origin story of how I ended up like hosting my own tournament. The short version is a bunch of OGs from FFA came to Barcode for the first time.
Family Fun Arcade, by the way.
Yeah, Family Fun Arcade. So basically they were like old school church right heads, but one of the players, his dream was to open up his own arcade. So essentially, long story short, he started coming around Barcode and he started noticing like, oh, everyone knows the Fly Zone. He's the hype man. Da woo. So essentially, like he has the resources and the venue to like provide, and he's very passionate about it. But he's a little bit disconnected with the current scene. So essentially, he's like, you know what? Let's have no Fly Zone since he knows everybody. Let's see if he can bring in all the bodies, and we'll do like a proof of concept if we can like bring in as much people. If that happens, we'll open his own arcade. So essentially, like we're like technically all of us are like the new faces of the HTC. Whether they like it or not, I don't care. I will claim that. You know.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty scrubbed with this, right?
Yeah. So, but that's the best part about it. Like like 2Framez, he's technically a Street Fighter 4 mobile player, but he was able to squeeze in into the 3S and still like. Because remember, in fighting games, guys, it's not all about winning all the time, right? Me personally, I feel if you could hang pretty good, you're still winning. Like you don't have to win every victory. If you can hold it down with people who are like really good in that game, because fundamentals will carry over. So, but essentially, let's go back to 2Framez. Why do you like MVC2 more than Marvel 3? Thanks for the plug, by the way.
So, Marvel 2 is just, it just reminds me of everything wonky and older fighting. Like, look at
Wonky, you say?
like look at Street Fighter EX. That game was so chopped, but it was so fun.
It actually really is.
That game was just ridiculously, like, it was fun.
EX2 and EX3 was fun.
Yeah. D Dark was my
Same here.
D Dark. I wish they would bring it back.
Yeah. If he made a cameo in like Street Fighter 6, I would go back.
Oh yeah, dude. No, definitely. But,
Yeah.
just yep.
He's like Vega or like Rolento mixed together.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, the wonkiness of older games, like Alpha 2 when Alex discovered Alpha 3 where Alex discovered that fucking whatever the fuck it is. Marvel 2's DHC glitches,
That's what I love about like old retro games, because like we accept that it's broken. We don't beg or complain about new patches. Like we'll play it as it is.
We just adapt.
Yeah.
And
Darwin's evolution applies to fighting games. What can I say?
It just sucks though because I feel like we as the older generation of fighting game players are privileged for that or with that because we had to deal with it. We had to level up, we had to adapt, we had to overcome, and then nowadays it's just like, oh, this is too broken. Okay, patch notes.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
And they'll ask for the fixes. Hey, buff my character.
yeah, exactly. So it's just like,
Yeah, it is like a very much like a double-edged sword. But like sometimes it's like, okay, there's this thing where it's like this character is like way above everything else. But at the same time, there's things where it's like, okay, like Street Fighter 5, right? The only time that I liked it was season 1. I'm like, it's weird.
I didn't play Mika, so I was
The physical beta test, I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because like it was more of a thing where like the way that like normals sort of work with in Street Fighter 5 at that point felt a lot more like KOF.
Yeah.
Like the normals felt like they mattered because DPs weren't like so good. So like using standing jab and like your normal buttons to like anti-air people like was good.
Yeah.
And then when it went to season 2, they got rid of all that. Like it was like.
Well,
Was it a developer's choice or was it like a player-based choice?
The players didn't really like it, and like
How many tweets did it take to switch that up?
They just took a
It's enough.
Chipotle. They just took a Chipotle too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, was it like okay?
Holy sponsor us, bro.
Okay, you know what? I agree, but I also disagree because
Actually, we're out of time.
But yeah, what?
Go ahead.
I'm actually one of the few players that actually really did enjoy Street Fighter 5.
No.
And like, well then again, I played Mika. Okay,
Of course you fucking love Street Fighter 5 using Miko, bro.
Hey,
Bro.
I played Mika Ibuki. Okay, so
Okay.
like
Nice solid
But,
looter team.
hey, you know what? Leave me alone. But
I'm talking to myself, dude.
nah, but see, like Mika got nerfed to shit in season 2.
Good. I don't play that shit.
But I was still actually able to get a couple of like noticeable victories. Like I beat Jace the Ace online. I beat Brent is cool on stream at Wednesday Night Fights.
Yeah, you whooped your ass, dude.
No, he got me on the run back though.
Oh, dude, you should just left that part out.
No, never. I'll give credit where credit is due.
Part of my meta
You
is
talk your shit, but you're also humble.
Yeah. I'll talk a lot of shit, but when I get rocked, I get rocked. Like I can't.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. You must well bring out the whole ocean with that.
Actually, you know what? I played against Guilty at Evo,
Mm.
and if it wasn't for her, whoever the fuck she had with her
Yeah.
playing Mika, I would have beat her.
Mm.
Like
So there's some coaching going on.
there was coaching going on.
Whoa. Was it official?
wasn't that back-
Was it official coaching? Or was it you just telling your homies shit while they were playing?
Nah.
There's two different things. Ryan Hart talked about it today on Twitter. He goes,
Did he?
Yes, he did. Shout out to Ryan Hart, by the way, the OG, and he rocks Blueberry Bunny. He made a tweet. He's saying, actually coaching people, you're an actual coach. You guys don't know that. That's just your friends telling their friends some casual advice. I'll link it in the bio, or I link it in the thing.
I don't know, but anyways, like I guess whoever she was with played Mika, and she's like, imagine you're playing me. And after that, it was still close, but she knew what I was doing. So
So
you know,
then you get the rest of your team, your
like
teammate joins.
it's one of those things. Just like I almost had a body. I almost had a body.
Dude, if you got a round off of like every top player, that counts as 2 rounds in the casual ratio.
And that was like Guilty like at like top end of like
Yeah,
her stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
she was really like this is before the whole Street Fighter house with like
yeah, like all that stuff.
all that stuff.
But you get your team whoever you
She
go
was
with.
really big in the community, and she was one of the best also.
Yeah.
It's like it's really weird, but like
Yeah,
basically
like,
Next year, right?
what's it
next
called?
year, but yeah, they made it to where it's like you could really just
Mika
make
was the
one
shit.
character.
Mika was the shit,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. I was actually very surprised, like, out of all the cast and like Alpha, they brought her back, you know. But it was in due time, you know, like, Capcom characters, like, we love our characters and we always want them back, for sure, you know.
I think that was like that's supposed to be like like second favorite character, like right behind
Yeah.
Blanca is Mika.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't carry a Dolliver around everywhere.
Because I think it's not as. It's probably more suspect to have like a Mika than a Blanca than you have Cocoon.
Or Nadeshko, like
Yeah.
it's a little more
Respect that.
sus. It's a little
Yeah.
more sus.
I respect
You're
that.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So we are wrapping around the
It was
hour
so hard
time
for
mark.
me to get into it because like the first
So-
four games, like,
So before we go, I know you don't really want to talk about this,
Yeah, so like,
but I'm going back.
I actually have no idea what's going on.
So we talked about some time we had at Alex Arcade and some King of Fighters
Oh, fuck.
stuff.
Okay.
So you told me about some tech that you found with Yuri.
Yes. Okay.
Why don't you elaborate a little bit about this?
So, I was in high school at the time. I would ditch 5th and 6th period, go to Alex Arcade, and I would just lab up, King of Fighters because I wanted to pick it up. So I played Yuri, and I figured out she had a dive kick, like a Kuma, dive kick. I mean, like demon flip, dive kick, all that jazz, right? So I was like, wait a minute, I wonder if I can cross up, So I did short, same thing like a Kuma, demon flip, and dive kick. Figure out that crosses up. So I labbed that shit up for a good minute. The answer pulls up. It's like, oh shit, you're practicing KOF? Like, yeah, dude, I'm just figuring out Yuri, He's like, all right, let me see what you got. So I'm like, fuck, okay. So short, demon flip, and I have it set to block. And of course, it's gonna block cross up. But when the computer blocked, it blocked cross up, and it was on the other side. And he was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, she has the same shit like Akuma does, Street Fighter 4. I'm just trying to lab it out, this and that. So I played the answer. He went through my first two characters, Cool and King. And then Yuri came, and I almost reverse OCV'd him. And it was just looking at me like, what the fuck? Because, he's a prominent figure.
Yeah.
Right?
The answer is that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was just looking at me like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, this and that. Next thing you know, I see Romance doing the same fucking tech with Yuri.
Damn.
And at that time, he didn't play Yuri. He did not play Yuri.
True.
He was playing, I think, like Benimaru, what's this? It's not Mr. Karate, but Takuma,
Kuma, yeah.
and some other dude. I forgot who the fuck it was. I don't remember his fucking team. But sure enough, after I showed the answer to that tech, Romance came up with Yuri and just made it popular. It's known as the Romance tech, but really, like, I'm not, vain or nothing, but it's just like, damn, that's my tech.
Fuck it. That's
Well,
fucking
we're gonna bring it
2Framez's
back.
tech. That's
We're gonna bring it
2Framez's
back.
tech.
The 2FT.
Yeah, the 2 frames.
The
tech.
2 frames tech.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, like, because I used to be a lab monster. I actually still have some Armika tech that not even Fudo or like El Chacote know about Armika. There's some crazy shit she has in the corner that's literal like Marvel shit. Like I'll record it and post it, but like I can guarantee you like none of these high level players will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
2Framez's is a lab monster, baby.
Lab Monster, baby. 2Framez's, baby.
But yeah, no, that's the lore with the Yuri tech because
I'm glad that you got to tell your story about that.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this shit.
Not
so
even. We only get like 20 views on YouTube.
Nah, bro.
Wow, this guy.
Damn, downplaying? That's crazy, bro.
Dude, you gotta be humble, dude. That's meta, dude.
Nah, but yeah, that's the story of that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did resent the answer for this a little bit because he always like was bringing up Romance about that shit, like, oh, he's so good, blah blah. He's this, and I'm like, bro, I'm the reason he picked up Yuri. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like how Hayel steals a bunch of my shit. Like, I don't see shit.
Oh yeah, see,
I totally say, dude.
yeah, he parried because Hayao parried 720. That's
Yeah,
That's true.
He's just a more popular guy.
I've never seen him do it before.
Yeah, seriously. I got links, man.
Shit.
Well, all right. That's probably all the time we have for
Yeah.
tonight.
Thanks 2Frames for joining us.
Thank you
We
guys.
loved it.
Thank you guys for having me. It was
Yeah.
an experience.
Yeah, a lot of people were complaining thing that we always talk about KOF and Guilty Gear, so I'm glad you got to talk about MVC2 and you know how you like evolved through it and like the origin story.
Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
I'm a man of many years.
For sure. We would definitely love to have you back. For sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
For sure. All right, signing off. This is NMZ, the Fly Zone, baby.
YYD.
There's 2Framez's. All right, we'll catch you guys in episode 5.
Where they made like Marvel 2, so they had like an expansion.
We should.
Thank you guys.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, man.
After